What's going on, beautiful Facebook world? It is the being known as Shanice Star coming all up in your space, my space, our space to interrupt the Indeed programming taking place. Had to interrupt my own programming, right? I have been saying that I'm going to do Perceptions live for like a year. How about that? So I'm coming more so to interrupt my own damn programming and to upload some new programming. Reprogramming Institute. Shanice Star Reprogramming here. So yeah, so this is more so, from my development. For those of you who caught the I sure live, you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, seriously speaking, it's been about a year that I've been saying, Shanice, you got the wine by candlelights, you do the dialogues, yet you gotta go live more. You got like Perceptions is something to be lived. It's just not a pretty nice little book that you purchase to support Shanice Star or to use it as a coaster. That's not what Perceptions is. And for those of you who have been out, you know that I share that. Like, don't buy the book to support me. That's not what this is about. Right? I've shared that with somebody. I'm gonna buy the book to support you. I said, you can just give me the $25, boo. I don't need your support in that way. Get the book because you're working on your own levels and layers of development. So I still stand by that. That is why I'm not worried about being the best-selling author and anything like that and making sure Perceptions is on all these platforms to make all this money. Because I really want to make sure that you're reading this stuff, right? That you're internalizing this stuff. So that's me, Shanice Star, right? So yeah, so we're live here, and it's going to be quick and to the point. I literally need to be out of my sanctuary within the hour to meet up with Brother Ill. Yet, I'm living my principles. Shout out to those who get on a posture up call. I'm rocking my IA step, taking immediate action. I could have said I'm going to come back and do this, but I've been saying that for a while. Kind of like a to-do list versus a done list. So I'm here. And I'm like, it's not going to take you that long, Shanice, to sit your behind down, flip through the book, pick a perception, say what you got to say, and let it do what it does, right? The art of being and doing. We do not become someone we're not already being. So I'm going to see who else is possibly available to be live with me during Perceptions Live. If you have your own copy and it's close by, grab it up. If not, that's fine too. Again, Shanice Star, the awareness-preneur, the reprogrammer, the seed dropper, the disruptor. I'm just here to drop some stuff, right? And may it encourage you to check your own perceptions, right? For those of you who have read the book, in the intro, I talk about that. I talk about that it's literally a 10-year journey of my own thoughts. I talk about that I possibly don't even believe in these thoughts anymore because they're perceptions. Yet, as I believe with any book, any audio, any event, don't read the book. Don't come on this live to per se hear about my perceptions. Let it spark you to reflect on your own perceptions, your own relationships, etc., etc. So I say that to say maybe later on you'll come back and view this or think about it. And I have no idea which perception I'm going to read from. The way my book is written, there's no chapters or anything like that. Literally, I'm about to turn the pages, if you can hear it, and pick a perception. Yeah, I am going to see if some folks are available to be present with me. Possibly, maybe. Let's see. And shout out to each and every one of you who have already invested in Perceptions. There are so many of you, my gracious, people who have bought multiple books and gifted them to individuals, and people who started doing their own book club and events around it. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I genuinely mean that. So, all right, I just gave a couple of quick invites. So, literally, I am, right, I'm just turning. I'm not looking at all. Stop. Yo, this is crazy. It opened up to a poem, a spoken word that I wrote like 10 years ago. Wow. Okay. I'm going to be obedient. This is not even like a perception. This is literally, I'm not joking, right? This is something that I wrote over a decade ago called Now is the Time. Okay. I'm going to read it. I am not going to read. Well, maybe I will read the whole thing. It's live, so it's going to be quicker, right? So let's see. Maybe I should just start from the. So you got. No, that's way too long. I forgot how long Now is the Time is. Yeah, Now is the Time, Sawyer, right? That's what the page opened up to. All right. No, my bad. I'm reading Now is the Time, but underneath of it is another piece. Okay. All right. Let me just be obedient. Our souls, our female divinity, we need not compromise. They planted the seed so in our minds we would conceive that we were worthless. No, sorry, this I do not believe. I won't take that potion. I won't internalize that notion. With your hocus pocus, you tried to make me lose focus of who I was and who I am and who I will surely be again. All of me that is divine. No, sorry, I am not meant to be your concubine. Now is the time. We are already destined to be great, and please believe this they hate. Be the woman you want and need to be. The coulda, woulda, shouldas no one can see. Look, search, and know that all you have deep inside of you, trust me, you will find that now is the perfect time. Now that's part of a longer piece, right? But that's where I turn to, right? So again, the key here is not for you to be worrying about what I'm saying, yet to think about what I've said and reflect on your own perceptions of how you're seeing yourself, right? Are you stagnating yourself? Are you acting like a coulda, woulda, shoulda instead of out here being, right? Now I'm going to read the other piece, right? Take your position. Sitting here wishing. This is crazy. This is like the younger Shanice song consider older Shanice, because oh my gosh, I was in my 20s when I wrote this. Take your position. Sitting here wishing for someone to save you, someone to pull you through. Who you're trying to find is already inside of you, inside of thee. This, however, you just can't see. It's the last place you look. You're your own crook. Unknown of your treasures, you'll give them to whomever. Sell your soul, disrupt your spirit. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear it. The walking dead trying to get ahead. You had no idea of the royalty you fled. Pick up the phone, girl, phone home. Reclaim your place, save your face, damn your past. It doesn't have to last. Your irresponsibilities bleeding into another. When will you recognize you are the mother? Your cut, I bleed. Every day we plant a seed, one that will take root. Yes, it will bear fruit. Good or bad, at the time of conception, we cannot see. Not until it has fallen from the tree. I taste, I waste, and in turn, you have infected me. So that is from page 290. In Perceptions, and that was a bit of Now is the Time and Take Your Position. So again, the purpose of me coming live here is no different than our Wine by Candlelight dialogues that we've been doing. Perceptions came out in 2014, and like I said, just giving back, just representing the energy of it. Again, so many people have shared their perceptions on Perceptions, and again, it's not a book that you just read to read about. Granted, you're going to find a lot about Shanice Starr in the book because it's a combination of my thoughts for the past 10 years, my experiences regarding how I feel about religion, spirituality, my personal relationships, finances, all types of my journey, me being very transparent in the book. Yet again, with anything that I believe regarding what we read, what we listen to, the events we go to, it's not about to find out about the other person. It is about finding out about yourself as a result of what that other person is sharing. That is why the book is called Perceptions. That's why it's called The Other Women in My Bed. When that first came out, people were like, Shanice, I didn't know that you were homosexual. I'm not. The other women in my bed are all the different personalities that reside within me, right? I call it being a functioning schizophrenic. So that was today's readings of Perceptions. May it encourage you to just view your own perceptions, right? We are the best community there is. That's why I place so much emphasis on personal development, beneath the surface personal development, because we are the first community. You are a community entering into another community. And if you're not working on yourself, if you're not tuning into your thoughts, if you're not being present to why am I thinking this way? Why am I doing this? If you're not checking your own perceptions, who the heck is showing up, right? You know, we do all this external work, yet we're not even focused on the roots, right? That was something I wrote over 10 years ago. And I'm still talking about being a seed dropper, right? That was over 10 years ago. I wrote that. It might have been almost 15 years ago when I wrote that, when I'm actually thinking about it. Like, now is the time, right? Take your position. Even back then when we had our I Win events, people were like, what are you talking about? We're talking about in my 20s. I'm now 39. I'm talking about 2002, 2003, when I was writing some of this stuff that now seems to be very trendy, right? Very woke and very conscious. So I'm glad I documented it. I'm very glad I documented it. Not even for anybody else, yet for my own self. Yet again, see, boom, it could have been for that person right there, Rhonda. Hey, I needed that right now. Anybody that knows me, I talk to the masses to connect with a few. I'm not worried about being the most popular. I'm concerned with being the most impactful. So if this live was just for you, Rhonda, thank you. And I appreciate you for being on. And let me continue to live my principles. I took immediate action. Now I got some appointments to tend to. And I'm going to do my best. Please hold me accountable, right? I'm at the level where I don't mind being held accountable. So hold me accountable like, yo, Shanice, you ain't went live. What's going on? You said you was going live daily. We ain't hear that Perceptions Live. So I welcome the accountability. Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you for whatever level and layer that you are on within your actual journey. And check your perceptions. May my perceptions encourage you to check your own perceptions. With that being stated, be super duper dope and amazing, beautiful people. It is a process.